The Windy City, Chicago, Illinois. The location for the Lakers. Pound for pound, maybe the toughest guy in...
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days.
It is evident I do better when I feel like the world against me and think I should never win.
And a happy Thursday evening to you folks. Hope you're ready for some NBA action here on 2K Sports. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Green out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Black in at the 1. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Outside Anunoby. Back to Monk. Poke loose. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
How about Halliburton? This fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's supreme court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill, feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
Three-pointer, Halliburton sinks the tray. Halliburton's got 5 now.
Good job that time by Halliburton to get some help with the screen and then got a shot right off of the pick.
Pass to Black. Leonard against Harris. Leonard outside. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
Well, the pick gives Leonard some space, and he wisely calls his own number.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Halliburton, the pass to Hartenstein. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to DeRozan. Rebound by the Lakers. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Harris outside. Five to shoot. Launches it from deep. Oh, solid D from Leonard. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Lakers. Here's Black. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Chicago trailing here. Halliburton, the pass to DeRozan. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
So, at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Lake. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort, defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
We've got Bojan Bogdanovic. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Al Horford, and it's Hachimura in at the 4 slot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Van Vliet on the wing. Hachimura covering. Pass to Olynyk. Unloads from 13. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
Yeah, one thing about Van Vliet, he makes the right decision most of the time.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Now Halliburton. Screen by Horford. Halliburton, no good. Los Angeles leading by 5. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Pass to Beverly. Here's Leonard. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Horford. Schroeder with it. Now guarded by Beverly. And there's the lob. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. Tyrese Halliburton on top.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Chicago. Brown comes in for Schroeder. Green's checked in for Los Angeles. Black comes in for Van Vliet. Chicago making some changes. Harris comes in for Hachimura, and DeMar DeRozan is subbed in for Bogdanovic. OG Anunoby's checked in for Los Angeles. Malik Monk comes in for Beverly. Anunoby passes to Green, and here's Monk. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Leonard. Clock at 6. Over Harris. Leonard can't get it to go.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Inside. And stolen by Leonard. And it's the Lakers on the break. Blocked! And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. The Bulls making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. Robert Williams checked in for Los Angeles. On defense, the Bulls. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Schroeder. Black hits a three-pointer.
Draymond Green, so smart as a player. He'll exploit those gaps in the defense.
Bulls trail by 8. Pass to Brown. Now here's Schroeder. No made baskets yet. Stuffed home by DeRozan on the jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Brown. Pass to Harris. Outside Schroeder. 3 seconds left. Unable to get that one. And so that's the end of the first half. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Taking a look here at Chicago, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as King.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Los Angeles Lakers. That's it for us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for the Lakers, Kawhi Leonard out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Malik Monk, then it's Green, and it's Black in at the point guard position.
Boy, Leonard, underrated as an athlete. When he's driving with purpose, it really puts the defense in a bind.
And it feels like everyone turns over half their roster every year, Clark. How hard is that for teams?
Very hard. I mean, continuity is a foundational pillar point to being successful in anything. And there's a reason why Steph, Clay, and Draymond won so much in Golden State. Knowing your teammates and their tendencies is vital if you're going to be a championship contending team. I think teams and organizations benefit when they stay together for longer periods of time.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal. I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie, just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there.
How about Halliburton getting his hands dirty, going in there, crashing the offensive glass? Love the versatility.
Anunoby on the wing, defended by DeRozan. Leonard can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 8. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, 3-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great. Okay, Shams, thank you. Hachimura is checked in for Tobias Harris. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Lakers. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. The Lakers in second.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Leonard on the wing. Chicago with a rebound. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
That's one of the things his coaches have encouraged him to do. Look for the mid-range jumper, Tyrese. Way to knock it down.
Pass to Black. Back to VanVleet. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Hachimura against Leonard. Over Hachimura. The Lakers with another miss.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Now Halliburton. Hachimura outside. Here's Hartenstein. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Monk for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ooh, could be a backbreaker. What a way to carry them into the final quarter.
And so it's Los Angeles. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
It's not going to be easy. We got to stay with it.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The Bulls trail by 9. We've got Christian Brown, Tobias Harris out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Hartenstein in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
You know, one of the things we've seen DeRozan do, guys, is elevate his passing game through the years. Now he's a terrific distributor at the 2-guard spot.
Black passes to Anunoby. To the inside from 7 feet. It's Leonard with a good look inside.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
DeRozan against Anunoby. From 12 feet. And it's DeRozan missing.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Leonard, good.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Monk passes to Green. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And he gets it back. Outside Monk. Leonard on the wing, defended by DeRozan. Here's Anunoby, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
DeRozan passes to Hartenstein. Harris outside. Here's Halliburton. DeRozan outside. Takes the three. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Lakers.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kawhi Leonard.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. There's the three. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Brown. So it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.